everybody. My name is Angie Morenga. You're watching Just Angie, the home of inspiring and amazing conversations. First of all, happy Boxing Day. Today is Boxing Day. We hope you're unboxing all your gifts and boxing up others. And even me, I was like, yeah. So we brought you another gift. We said, hey, there's no way that Sam can go. Where he was stopping, I was like, I'm going to fire. So this is a gift. This is a gift from us to you, to listen to part 2 of this story. And you know, I think you have some prophecy in you. First you said there'd be part 2. Then you said, see you after Christmas. Merry Christmas, and here you are, because I couldn't let you go. I couldn't let you go with what, because what I asked you is, so you became an architect.
Yeah.
Through a very hard process.
Graduate architect.
Graduate architect.
Yes.
Now so first let's do you. So you did your diploma.
Yes.
Then you did, tell us now after that.
So after my diploma, that's 2015, Sauti Mepotea and all those things. In 2017, actually in 2015, after we graduated, I got to meet someone from Nottingham Trent University, that's in the UK.
Nottingham Trent University?
Yes. They looked at my portfolio, they offered me a partial scholarship. They applied for me and accepted for me. I did not apply. But the thing is, I didn't have the other money for travels and everything. I tried to raise the money and everything. It never worked.
Sam, you're going to finish me.
It never worked. I even wrote proposals. I have those things.
Oh, Jesus. To raise the airfare?
To raise the airfare and
maybe
accommodation and part
food,
of the school fees. Me, I knew, all I knew is I'm resourceful. If I land there, the rest of the
it will be history.
We would have figured it out.
Yes, you just need to get there.
Yes, but it never worked because I couldn't raise the amount. But what I did in 2017, I was like, you know what? Because there I would have only done 3 years degree and then 2 years masters. That's how the system is. But in Kenya, you have to do 4 years degree and then 2 years another degree. So in 2017, I was like, you know what? Hii kitu tunaanza tena. Ni ile now at that time, the education minister alikuwa decide hakuna diploma ku advance to degree. You have to start afresh. Me, I was so determined. I was like, year 1 again.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had an upper division in diploma, and I was like, it doesn't matter. I want this thing so bad. I'm willing to start afresh. Year 1. And again, I'm still paying. Hey, UN was so expensive. I wanted UN. Then I went to JKUAT. And I love JKUAT because of the way they are technical. So I was like, you know what? JKUAT seems a bit affordable. I don't have the money yet, but I'm like, by faith, this thing will make it. So we went, I talked to the chairman and I was like, this is my current situation. And I hustle on this other end to pay school fees. So just accept me as I am.
And I'm going to find the resources.
I'll keep my end of the bargain. I was accepted. We did year 1, but halfway there, the education minister changed things back again. Now you could go to 3rd year.
Because of your diploma,
yes.
You missed the first 2 years.
Yes.
Then you go to 3rd year.
So we decided to defer so that the school fees is not lost. So we deferred, and then 2018 we came back in 3rd year. So for me, it was not just deferring. To me, it was giving me 1 more year to hustle
and get the money. Look for the school fees.
Look for the school fees. Me, I hustled. There was a time I was invited by my area MP to, there is National Prayer Breakfast. So before they do the breakfast, the previous day they do the dinner. During the dinner, they have the they had a meeting with member of parliament, governors, all those people, and then there was company CEOs and international delegates. So me, I was invited. And he just called, uko wapi? Nataka kuja hapa Safari Park. I remember it was raining. In Limuru it was raining, so mimi nilikuja Tao. Alinicall nikiwa Tao. Nilikuwa na matope kidogo kwa ngo. And then nilikuwa na jeans zimeraruka kidogo and a hoodie. I was like, I don't have a car, I can't fly, I don't live in Nairobi. There's no way I'm going to change and come back. Aya, hivi nimeitwa ndio nitaenda. So I went. So niko self-aware, but then I was like, opportunity ikikuja mimi kwa ule msee hakuna kulala.
Now me, I would have missed that opportunity. It's good to tell the truth because I'm going to look at myself. How am I? I can't. So you went.
I went. And then I was given 5 minutes.
To do what?
I did a spoken word piece. So I did a spoken word piece to remember all those important people who are in suits. Mimi niko na hoodie na jeans. Na viatu zangu ziko kidogo.
Na umenyeshewa.
Well, it's how I was.
Yeah.
Hivyo hata David alianointiwa akiwa ametoka kulisha mambuzi.
You are here now, so I know the story ends. The story ended properly. I'm encouraged.
So me, I didn't know there was a dinner. Si mimi nimekuja nimemaliza. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was like, penye nimekaa, nasikia tu mtu amekuja nyuma yangu ananiambia, we love you. Thank you for what you did. Because I did a spoken word piece about the generation, because my goal was to bridge the generational gap. That's what I was trying to do even with my album. So I did a piece, and then I did a piece, I combined it with an African man concept, restoring the African man to being the provider, the mentor, the protector. Not the African man wa kubata women, not those ones. This other one, who's the lion, who's the king. So that's what I was pushing for.
Oh, wow.
So everyone loved the piece. So I was invited to the dinner. So nikiwa kwa queue, watu tu wanapita, wazungu mse. Kwanza nakumbuka there was one, today to even encounter anaitwa Lord Hastings from the UK. I was like, I love you. Good job. So mimi niko hapa kwa queue, a person comes and says hi. And then I'm like, can I take a selfie with you? Akona tai, usisahau, mimi niko vile. So we do a selfie, and then he gives me his card. So to date, he doesn't want, he said he
remains anonymous?
Yes, he wants to remain anonymous. But he was a CEO to one of the biggest companies in Kenya. And then, so to me, I didn't read anything into it. Long story short, he invited me one day to a birthday party at his house for his daughters. It was his birthday party, and then he invited his family, and then we talked, and it was, long story short, fast forward, now siniko university, nime apply.
Third year.
This person was like, you know what, like he could see, because over the years we kept in touch, and he was like, at how much is a school fees? It was 245,000 per year. He was like, okay, just figure out half. I'll sort half. I was like, eh? The same third year, I was working for Centum under a company called Tribus.
How are you?
And how did I start working there?
Yeah.
Mi nilienda kutafuta sponsorship for Family Fest. I wanted the venue at Two Rivers to do Family Fest. I saw a space that I liked. I was in my own creativity and thinking out. I started thinking and then told the receptionist, hey, na hii place inaweza kaa, ikaeza. Akaniambia, ebu just a minute, let me call someone for you. He called the deputy manager, assistant manager of Tribus. Akakam, tukapiga story. Ako like, no, I think you need to meet our nika CEO, their manager for the company CEO. Alikuwa mzungu. Hey, like, banta. We clicked so much that I left there with a job for 5 of my guys as well.
Wow.
So we started running the space where go-kart is right now. It used to be paintball,
yes,
some like kids games and all that. Now I was running the space.
Wow.
With 5 of my guys as well.
The way that you designed it, the way you saw it, you conceptualized it, and then
things came into life. I designed the logo. Everything was it was amazing. So now I'm working and I'm schooling.
And did the man fulfill the promise?
We were half, without fail, to the very end. To the very end. So sometimes my classmates walikuwa wananicheka because they didn't know what was happening behind the scenes. Because at some point there are some classes nilikuwa tu nalala for some of the classes.
Because you're hustling.
Yeah, because I'm tired. But guys don't know that. And I'm not saying. I'm not saying it.
You're working.
I'm working.
You are looking for resources. You are still studying, so
Yes.
you're tired and you.
And I'm doing architecture. For the people who have done architecture, they can tell you what that means.
I have one who I have also very pushed very
Let me
hard,
tell
but
you, it's a
not
lot of
a
work.
joke. It's a lot of work. Even some of the projects, like some of the projects I was helping out with, I was thinking like, who can afford this kind? What do you mean?
And then it's expensive to do models. Did you to do
That's
what?
These models, I was like, are you serious? Are you
No.
serious? But you just, you're there. You said, let me come along. Let's do what we need to do. But
did
it's
my
been
first
hard.
degree.
Paka now I'm beginning to wonder, kwani architecture is the hardest? You
Yeah,
guys, both of you have a story.
It's the hardest. Even not at a medicine, sijui the things that we go through. But anyway, long story short, the degree, we got a degree. So time ya COVID, when guys were okay, for those who lost their loved ones, poleni sana, yeah. But
because it was real.
Yeah, it was real. I lost people who were close to me. But what COVID also did for me, bought me time.
Really?
Yeah.
Again,
yeah. Cause
for what? To save up for year 5 and 6?
Year 5 and 6. So yeah, by the time I'm year 6, I remember towards like there are 2 final papers. So like there's an internal marking and then external marking. But before that, someone stole my laptop with all my works. Nakwambia, it's...
Sasa sisi, no, I don't understand.
As in...
No. With all your projects, all the things that you have done?
Everything. Final year project.
No. Sam, how'd you get out of
Kwanza
that?
they stole it when we were pinning up. Yani...
Sam.
I remember, nilikuwa nasikia kichwa nikaa imeruka, yani unasikia unazunguka, unasikia... And then architecture, there are some things if you miss, you repeat a whole year. It's not... That's why I'm saying it's quite difficult. It's not repeating a paper. You repeat a whole year. So that was something.
What did you do?
I went and redid everything.
All the work again?
Yeah, with a desktop. What do I do? Nilikuwa naomba watu laptop, nafanya kazi tena.
Oh, yes.
I have to do, what do I do? I can't cry. I only had 2 weeks to do kazi ya whole year. Jesus. Well, I did.
And you did it?
Yes, I did, and I presented. Well, how will they know? Some people, and then architecture is rough. Lecturers think you're faking it so that you get more time. Yani, it's rough. Hizo vitu unasikia zinaitwa crits. Hiyo kitu, it's bad. People used to cry. People used to quit architecture. And then now you are going to give them an excuse.
That my laptop was
your
stolen.
laptop what? Utaambiwa uchore na mkono. Si mkono yako bado iko. Hi, there's no mercy. There's no mercy.
Geez.
So,
I'm so sorry.
we finished, and I was like, let me tell you, God was so faithful. He was so gracious. And by then now we started having talking with now contacts zimeanza kurudi with my mom. Amesaidia kidogo pia na the end of the year for the school fees. So at least something happened. While all this is happening, my brother, the second born, the one who...
The aeronautical engineer.
Hey.
Even him, he did aeronautical engineering.
Let me tell you.
Ulisema hakuna pesa.
Huyo hana pesa, alitiwa degree, alafu ati anaitwa degree ya theology. Akaniambia that one I'm not doing. He went and started with a diploma at East Africa School of Aviation.
Of aeronautical engineering?
Yes. Katikati hapo akajituma akaenda Wilson internship where he was, I don't know whether it's paid ama ni fair tu anapewa. He persevered for a whole year. Because now theirs is bad because it's the same. In architecture, you have to be working for 2 years to sit for borax. So that's what I'm aiming to do. But for them, you have to be working for you to be picked for another program that he was pushing for.
Because
So because of that, he doesn't have any choice. Sasa yeye alikuwa anaenda kuwork for one of the restaurants in town, kuosha vyombo usiku ndio aende kusurvive. As in, it was crazy. But he was picked for one of those programs by KQ. Hii yake nao sasa hata sijui favor yake ikoaje. Alikuwa anasomeshwa na analipwa.
Thank you, Jesus. I think Jesus anatanganga faza tufanye effort, ndio? I think so. Vile mnaongea, yani I'm so sad. You know, as a mother, I'm like, "Guy, Father, these are the stories I go and tell Jesus. Please, nini? Wacha kusumbua watoto. Nini unasumbua watoto? Please, don't do this.
My that-born brother stayed at home.
Look at you guys.
That-born alikaa hivi akatuangalia.
Wacha kuniambia ya third-born. Okay, third-born akaangalia alafu
ako like hapa naona venye huyu una struggle na school fees,
na huyu ana struggle.
Hapa mimi nikaa sitasoma. He called us akiwa sha sign up for NYS.
Third-born
alijipeleka NYS.
Amejua pengine military ndio atasomea huko.
You know you serve in NYS and then they give you a course. So he did electrical engineering.
Huyo first I like him because he's clever. Aliona hii mashida ya watu.
Huyo alijituma.
It is good to be a third-born. You have to be observant, Sam. Unaona hawa wawili. Unanyamaza tu unaangalia tu unajua mimi kujitoa kwa shida. So he went to NYS.
Yes.
Na akapatiwa course.
Na akafanya electrical engineer. Fourth-born.
Electrical engineer.
Yes.
Everyone is an engineer in this family.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fourth-born is so sharp.
Sam,
he's more of a genius. He's left-handed.
Sam.
Akiwa form 1 alikuwa anafungua bike, anairudisha. Motorbike. Akiwa form 1.
Anaifungua?
Na anairudisha. Like he's so sharp.
But you're all engineers. Anyway, okay.
So yeah, ako gifted in biasharas. Him is biasharas.
A biashara guy.
Yeah?
Yes,
biashara. That's fourth-born. Fifth-born, my sister.
So all these are boys?
Yes.
So this is the girl?
Yes, the protected one.
I can imagine. Oh, that is so unfair.
And she knows it.
Sasa ni Jesus.
Yeah.
I want to hear her version of the story. 4 big brothers, my Jesus. I'm sure mnamsumbua kichwa. Can anyone even approach her? Jesus.
Well, she recently brought us someone.
Okay. Behave yourselves, please.
Yes. No.
Ujaribu tu kubehave?
No, with love. With
love. Good.
But
so now
she
sister
knows she's protected. Yeah. So Ali decide because the three young ones were really affected by our mom leaving. But alikaa hivi akasema, whatever grade I got in high school, that wasn't me. She went and started certificate in IT. She was so good because she was in Pioneer University. She was so good that the school was like, what are you doing in certificate? Just do diploma, convert, and layer. Again, she's topping her class in diploma. So alimaliza akiwa top of her class in diploma. So saizi akona nyuki, she's working for a certain company and then anataka kurudi. Aliniambia anataka kurudi kwenda kufanya coding. Like imemuingia kabisa. So God kept doing things in our lives, translating. So my brother right now, alitoka huko, now the second born, ameshafanya hiyo course, amekuwa aeronautical engineer, ameanza kufanya certification. Sasa my brother unasema kujituma. Sasa huyo amefanya mpaka online courses of things locally you will not need, because his goal is not local. Amefanya engineer Bugatti.
I love it.
He has a certification
for Bugatti
engine.
I love
he
it.
does anajituma, and we challenge each other a lot because so my dad akienda kuhustle for us, it was me and him. So we fought a lot, but we challenge each other a lot. Like physically fighting.
I know.
So akienda hivi, naenda hivi. I went to a provincial school, primary school, high school, he did the same. Tunaangalia nani nikapata B minor, akapata B plain. So hapo nasikia ka challenge kidogo. Mimi nimejituma kuanza diploma ya Kenya nataka, akaanza diploma ya Kenya anataka. Wow. I started playing basketball, he started playing basketball. I started drawing, everyone in the house was drawing. Wow. Like it's something that I saw. Your concept of firstborn being deputy parent, manze, they are like literally looking at you and then they do what you're doing. So I had to sacrifice a lot also as a person, because I did not want to trip like everyone else. But by the time now everyone came into being and everyone has their own life in their own way and charging their own destinies. It's a blessing.
That's amazing.
It's a blessing.
Wow.
And the other day we were at my dad's house and we were just banter. Tunapika, tunakula stories. And then stories zake hazishagi. Bado anatupea zile story. Anakuwa na story tamu, you know. So that's how God has kept us close, he kept. Actually, looking back, I think the devil wanted to destroy us.
Of course.
I was born.
He wanted to destroy you guys.
My tongue ilikuwa imetokana yote. So the tiniest task of a child ni kunyonya.
Even that was
difficult for me. That healing kidogo, I used to get headaches, tonsils and stomachache na collapse. Mara nikaanza kusumbuliwa na meno. Yani the whole time growing up, it was an attack after an attack after an attack.
Yeah, because he's after your future.
And I used to have such a bad headache that Kenyatta walikuwa wananiangalia wanasema they don't know where the problem is. But in high school, I remember I prayed and I was like, God, no more. No more. And he said, in his word, he keeps saying, ask and it shall be given unto you. Hey, by the way, let me tell you, Pastor Angie, me, I pray with those scriptures. God anasemaga, come let us reason together. Who is that he is inviting to reason together with? Me. And then when Jesus says he's the King of Kings, who is that king that he's king to? Me. Me, my prayers ukadikuta tukiomba inakuaga tu conversation na Mungu. Because like now you said, I remember there is a time I used to get an E in mathematics. And I was like, God, you said that I'm the head and not the tail. So what is this E doing in this grade? And then his response was simple. You have a task to do. I'll do my part, but you have something to do.
You have to do your part.
My part was get the person who gets the best in mathematics.
And they coach you.
Literally be under them. First of all, this person was shorter than me.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
And I had to submit and study. Ilikuwa inaitwa Chalice.
So you learned to do that from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, your story has overwhelmed me, but thank you for coming to share with us. And I know definitely I'll call you back again. And even your wife, I want to see whether I'll talk to your wife, because I didn't know you met her that long ago, but I want to see that. But I'm so encouraged. I'm inspired. And I know, honestly, if you're not inspired, we cannot help you. If Sam could do it, if his brother could do it, if all his siblings could do it, despite all the challenges, if the dad could do it, let's go do what we need to do and execute where God wants us to execute. God bless. Bye, guys. I can't wait for all your feedback and your comments. And thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.